You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast we were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast, so if you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot, turn this off before you get butthurt and mad, start to cry, have to run to your safe space. All opinions are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any government agency.
Welcome back to MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. Midweek news report with the Iceman and Doc Holliday.
You must be Doc Holliday.
Well, that's the rumor.
That is the rumor.
I am working on getting this a separate intro done for the midweek news thing.
Oh, that'll be good.
So it takes a little while. I gotta get people to make it. Me and Bam made that one, but we'll have somebody else do the other one.
Yeah, well, that was a good job, though.
Yeah, it was.
You did a good job.
I mean, we didn't know what we were doing. We come up with it, but it's easier just to pay somebody. So we're going to do that. I got my salty watermelon from Old Smoky drink. I am partaking of because it's delicious. And Doc Holliday is sipping on some Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, this is fairly decent.
Woodford's good, delicious too.
It's not Elijah Craig, but it's you take what you can get.
Woodford's on the upper echelon though. It's not no Canadian Mist or nothing. Right? Oh, we got a full fucking docket, if you want to call it, or whatever.
It's not cold duck.
Yeah. They got some bird dog stuff out now. I don't know if you've seen. I've tried the peach. It's not really that bad.
Is it a whiskey or what?
Yeah, it's a bird dog. It's some. I found it at Rouse's. It's a bird dog brand. They got different flavors and stuff. They got a peanut butter too. I haven't tried it. I'm still in the Old Smoky when they do the peanut butter, but they I tried their peach, and their peach whiskey is actually better than like the Crown and stuff, flavored stuff. So I mean, it was good. If you get a chance, try it. I want to welcome Clyde is in the house, and I see Christopher Graves is watching, and Anastasia said he loves Doc. That's your favorite.
Yeah, hey.
Anastasia loves you.
We all have to have our favorites, and I love Anastasia as well.
I don't want to know about it.
It's a beautiful relationship.
I don't want to know about it. Well, we're going to jump off into this shit because there was a fuck ton of news this past week. We can't even talk about everything I'd want to talk about. We'd be here for 3 hours.
That's crazy.
So let me you said I didn't send you that other one. Let me pull it up real quick. Since I try to be more prepared, if you want to say it.
Well, that seems like we get maybe a D plus on that one. For this week.
Yeah. Well, we both got full-time jobs,
allegedly,
and I was on my bike today, and it got pretty fucking hot. It was 90 degrees down here in great old South Louisiana.
It was about 71 in the office. So,
yeah, well, it wasn't that on that motorcycle, especially responded to a drive-by shooting. Nice. And nobody got hit, thank God, but we did get the bad guys.
Were the midgets shooting again?
No, nobody got hit. These were blind people shooting. but we caught all 3 blind mice, and they went to jail. But nobody got hit. This lovely lady, if you're watching live on the screen here, this beautiful lady right here, this is a local story. The headline read, which they have dots on it. or asterisks or stars, whatever you will call it. Fuck them kids, woman said, before setting a house on fire with the kids in it.
Nice.
It's out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Investigators believe a woman with a vendetta against her estranged husband set a house on fire while his new girlfriend's children were still inside.
Nice.
According to a warrant from the Baton Rouge Fire Department, things escalated after Shannon Blackson, 40, that's the lady right there, got into a wreck with her husband and the victim, his current girlfriend, on April 2nd. I wonder if that was a on-fault accident because she saw the
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
baby daddy.
I'm
spitballing
spitballing here. I'm gonna say that was probably
Blackson admitted to investigators that she followed her husband to a hotel on College Drive after the wreck and confronted him. Both Blackson's car and the victim's vehicle were left at the same auto repair shop where the husband worked that day. I guess he's an auto body guy. According to the arrest documents, Blackson went on to borrow her mother's vehicle so she could check on her car, in parentheses. Employees at the repair shop later said they returned to work the next morning to find Blackson's car was gone and the victim's vehicle was vandalized. I don't think it's going to take a detective to figure out who did that.
Yeah, that's. I don't think we need to do prints.
No,
and DNA on
I think we got that one. That same night, witnesses reported seeing a suspicious vehicle outside the victim's home on Howell Drive.
Watch it.
That home was set ablaze around 2 a.m. April 3rd, according to investigators with the fire department. An eyewitness reported seeing something resembling a Molotov cocktail being thrown into the house. The victim's two children, ages 12 and 3, were inside the house at the time, but made it out unharmed, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Law enforcement official later spoke with the victim and Blackston's estranged husband, who claimed that Blackston had been terrorizing them. They showed investigators threatening text message and social media posts she made the day of the fire saying, "Fuck them kids," and "Don't play wit." That's W-I-T. Don't, and they don't say don't, it says D-N-T. Play wit me, play wit yo kids, laugh emoji. I'm gone, G-O-N, I'm gone win every time.
For shizzle.
I think she missed a few English classes.
Yeah.
She allegedly
I'm glad you're reading that.
She allegedly sent other messages referencing a news story about the fire saying, "When you hear you gone, G-O-N, no, did you see the news?" Okay, I think she meant when you hear about it, you're going to know what happened when you see the news, which I think that's what she's trying to get out. Not when you hear you gone, no, did you see the news? She might have been drunk on it. On April 2nd, the man claimed Blackson followed him from work to find out where he and his girlfriend were staying. He said they got into a confrontation at a store, but he then drove around until he lost sight of her. Said she avoided law enforcement until Monday, April 26th, when she was taken into custody. She was booked on charges of aggravated arson, terrorizing, and simple criminal damage to property. She didn't get charged with like attempted murder or something like that, and kids were in the house and shit.
Should have, but I think probably the ag arson is going to take. Even with the attempted murder, I don't think there was an actual that attempted murder on that is kind of. I don't think they were injured, so I think that may be like a.
She's lucky.
Well, I mean,
they could have burned up in that house.
Absolutely,
and
then it'd have been first-degree murder.
3-year-old kid.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is probably low-hanging fruit, and yeah. And by looking at her, good. I can't. Well, I can't even say anything about it because the things that I want to say, I can't really say.
Yeah, I got you. Tara Langlois says, "Hi, friend."
Hey.
And yes, that was his duster. Was a raincoat. We just use what we got around here, there, Brandon. So. low budget production. All out
Brandon,
of pocket.
Hey, Brandon, how about minding your own business?
It's all out of pocket. He's a good guy. I've been talking to him. He may be a guest on the show soon or whatever. But
oh, cool.
But yeah, that right there. I guess I've got just a few short things to say, and we're gonna move on. I won't take all the time up on this. First of all, that bitch must be crazy, or that,
sure.
or whoever the ex is threw some amazing cock on her and that made her just fucking, she cock drunk. That bitch running around looking, she's like, I need a cock, give it to me. He must have gave it to her so good, she cock drunk. That's all I gotta say about that one. I don't know, the bitch crazy or cock drunk or a little bit of both. He might have fucked her stupid. So I mean, she might have been like a college, might have had a PhD in something.
No. Look at them eyes, bro. That's genes right there, brother. That ain't from a cat.
Anyway, yeah, well, I think he threw some major dick on her. I think that's what happened. Let's go to the second one before I just that. All right, this next one I was gonna let you read it.
All right, this is
right there.
That's with the BRPD officer.
Yes.
All right, this is about Officer Creel, and the Civil Service Board voted to give him his job back. The story is Baton Rouge Police Officer Officer Creel won his appeal and has gotten his job back. BRPD Chief Murphy Paul fired Creel in December 2020, saying Creel violated departmental policy by doing an interview for a YouTube channel without getting prior approval. The interview was about billboards that had been placed around the parish that was critical of both the chief and the city's high rate of homicides. I don't understand why anybody would be critical of that. Creel appealed his termination to the Municipal Fire and Police Civil Service Board. The board reversed the chief's termination and gave Creel an 87-day suspension without pay, which he has already served. And let me just put a little addendum to this story. For those of y'all that are listening that don't know about this guy had cancer when he was fired by the illustrious chief of police of Baton Rouge, Murphy Paul. It was revealed, yeah, that's me gagging, by the way. It was revealed during the meeting that other BRPD officers who had violations similar to Creel's were only suspended for a day or two. Creel's attorney, Jill Kraft, claimed the chief only fired Creel as retaliation for making him look bad in public, which is, he does that fairly well on his own. So, whatever. The board voted 5-0 to give Creel his job back. A date for him to return to the force has not been set.
So, I mean, it's been a while. I mean, but, well, you know what? When departments set a precedence like that, in one person, you know, if one person did something and you only suspend him for a day or two, another person does the same thing, but you want to fire him. Hey,
right.
You know, so good for him. He's going to get his job back.
Yeah.
He's probably been going longer than that, so they're probably going to owe him some back pay.
Oh, they're going to owe him a lot of back pay. Yeah, he's been gone probably for, 9 months now?
Yeah, it's an old story. But I saw that. It popped up today, and I just thought I'd throw it out there. A little good news, you know.
And they're going to open up an investigation into the chief.
Yeah. Maybe. Did you got that story?
No, I don't have it. It was in a different one. But.
I think I might have it. I can read it real quick or something. Let me see if I can find it. Like I said, there was a lot of fucking news shit this week.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I mean, a ton of it.
And listen, I don't like Murphy Paul at all. I don't like him.
I don't know him, so I don't have an opinion on him.
I have an opinion, and I don't like him.
Well, let's not get me fired. So, just going to read what the news story said.
That's right. Hey,
you're right, Anastasia. Jill Kraft is the shit. She, she's.
Why can't we have opinions?
Well, you can right now, but not. Wait until I retire.
Okay.
All right. It says, after the veteran police officer claimed that the chief and the administration violated both department policy and criminal law by allegedly mishandling internal investigations, the local civil service board agreed Monday to consider opening its own investigation and complaints. The board spent about an hour discussing how to handle the request for investigation, including a heated statement from the Baton Rouge Police Chief, Murphy Paul, saying he is sick and tired of some officers attacking his credibility.
Sick and tired.
I don't work there, but I mean, I've worked other places, and officers and stuff get sick and tired of administration questioning their accountability all the time too.
Yep.
Guilty until proven innocent sometimes, and it's the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
These are the games they're playing, Paul told the board. I'm getting sick and tired of it, and I will not continue to be bullied by this man and the leadership of the Baton Rouge Police Union. See, I don't know, but I think there's a issue between him and the union. I've seen some billboards in Baton Rouge that they're something about canceling the Baton Rouge, their contract with the union or something like that. I don't know. I will fight back today. The board's going to hold a hearing to further discuss it. The hearing will be open to the public. The complaints were filed last month by Sergeant John
Dothier.
Yeah, I'm not good with last name.
Yeah.
Who has served on the department for 20 years but is not on the union leadership board.
Jam up guy. Contrary
to what Paul implied. It is a relatively unusual request for the Baton Rouge Municipal Fire and Police Civil Service Board, which historically has not often used its authority to investigate the chief. In his letter to the board, he said he was working on the BRPD Internal Affairs Division when Paul took office in 2018, but requested a transfer into Street Patrol shortly thereafter because he felt administration had introduced a blatantly partial doctrine for enforcing policies at Baton Rouge PD.
Right.
After becoming the subject of multiple internal investigations himself. That's funny. And you take the internal affairs guy, he's back on the street now. You think he would know everything he has to do not to be. and they just started investigating his ass.
Let me tell you something about that guy. He is as sharp as they come. Seriously. He's got the chief has a pit bull on him right now. And that's a fact.
It sounds like it said, attorneys representing the chief asked the board to dismiss the request without opening an investigation, arguing that officer should have brought forward his complaint sooner. Paul also accused him of filing the complaints only after getting mad because of an ongoing internal affairs investigation on him. The board meeting lasted all day. Members listened to lengthy testimony. Talking about the billboards. Anyway, that's basically all in a nutshell. It keeps going. It's a pretty long story, but Mr. Creel got his job back. I'm very happy for the man. I don't think he should have been, my opinion, like I said, it's my opinion only. I don't think he should have been fired. If he did violate something, the worst he should have was suspended or some shit like that. But he was, I believe, the vice president of the union or something like that. I think the interview is on YouTube if you want to go look it up.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that bad of an interview. But I mean, also, I think the woman that did the interview used to be a investigative reporter for one of the local news outlets, and pissed off the police department, and ended up getting her fired or something like that.
Yeah, there was some backdoor stuff with that.
So I mean, there's all kind of animosity going on over there.
Dumpster fire.
No, I don't have the mask on. That's why I am anonymous, and I'm actually live without a mask on. You just can't see me, Brandon. So let's get the next one out, since, like I said, they got a cluster going on over there. And there's other stories over there, too, which I hit on before about narc guys and stuff, and they had more shit on the news than that. It's just constantly. Yeah. This next one is funny as shit. See this right here? If you're live, I should have did that soundbite. But that is your eyes are not deceiving you. That is fucking Chewbacca, okay? Chewbacca is fucking wanted. I think I sent this one to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Go ahead and read that one.
Let me pull it up. Oh my God.
Chewie done went full on felon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's New Orleans. What you expect? Suspect in Chewbacca costume. Wanted for stabbing in New Orleans. New Orleans police are looking for an unidentified street performer. Nope, he is identified because he's Chewbacca. Star Wars costume allegedly stabbed a person in the French Quarter. WWL-TV reported the confrontation happened around 9 p.m. Saturday on Tolu Street near Royale Street. The suspect was dressed as Chewbacca, a character from the Star Wars film at the time. Reporters said the stabbing stemmed from a fight. Who's going to fight Chewbacca? Seriously.
It's a hairy situation.
Yeah, that's kind of hairy, man. It's Chewbacca.
Was that a fur ball or was that your dick?
Report said the stabbing stemmed from a fight and the costume's head came off. Our pets are losing their heads.
Christopher Graves said that he was in New Orleans and took a picture with Chewie that same night. You lucky you didn't get fucking stabbed, Chris.
Shanked right in the liver.
Yeah, you could have got it.
New Orleans Police Department said the suspect is believed to be a black male in his 20s, also known as...
Oh, well, Tish already said she likes your sound bite. Chris, you damn lucky you got out of there
with your life.
With your life.
Lucky you didn't pull out a lightsaber.
That would have been your last Christopher Gray. Slain by Chewbacca.
Slain by Chewie. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God, man.
What?
Only in New Orleans you going to find fucking Chewbacca trying to kill a motherfucker. That's all I got. What did he look like? He was about, 7 feet tall.
Yeah, 7'9".
And hairy.
Yeah.
He brown, hairy.
And he made this sound.
Yeah. God. He's just not going to come out as Chewbacca now. He'll come out as an Ewok next time or something. I don't fucking know. But it's fucking Chewbacca.
Maybe he was involved in the shooting last week. As an Ewok.
Fucking Chewbacca. God. It probably happened because somebody probably took a picture with him and
didn't give him some money.
And they gave him some money.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to stab somebody over $5.
Yeah, take a picture.
Yeah.
I mean, you go down there, motherfucker holding a snake, and it's like, oh, we'll take a picture with you. All right, $20. Like, what?
Yeah.
Or what about if any of people, especially from my state, listen, you ever go to New Orleans down Bourbon Street, they got people that will run around, and they'll stop, and they'll start cleaning one of your tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And then they want you to give them money to make it's like, get the fuck on. I'll walk around with one clean shoe and one dirty shoe. Get the fuck off. They would do that shit. And they want you to give them money. Don't get intimidated by it. If you do go to Bourbon Street, especially at night, or especially if Mardi Gras, if you're that fucking crazy, make sure you put your fucking wallet underneath your nutsack inside your pants, because they going to fucking rob the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's their MO. And hey, look, if they think that it's under your nutsack, you're going to get a handful on your cock and balls.
Christopher, I hope you wasn't down there partaking in the bar Oz. I'll have to talk to you about that. Anybody don't know what Oz is? That is a LGBTQ plus Z establishment. All right, moving on.
Hey, and we have absolutely nothing with that community. We have no issue with that community.
No, not at all. My son's gay, and even though I don't talk to him, I still care about him and love him. So this next one's going to be talking about a gang member. Did I send you that one?
Let me see.
I don't know if I did or not.
You may have.
I don't know. I sent so many.
Let's see. You sent me the attorney, DC Police. That's a great one.
Yeah, we coming up on it.
No, you didn't send me that one, brother.
Okay, let me go down here. Like I said, there was a lot of shit. Like I said, I got a lot of stories on here. I saved shit starting like tomorrow to talk about shit, and it's like there's just so much shit going on. There's Chewie. Yeah. Wow, he was way back here. Here it is. All right, we'll pull this picture up.
Yeah, I need to look at this.
Right here.
Sup, cuz?
This is in New York. Notorious gang member knocks an NYPD officer off his feet by reversing into him at a traffic stop, then goes on a wild 12-hour rampage, including breaking into a house and stealing another car. This is from the Daily Mail. It happened 4 days ago. A New York police officer was taken to the hospital in the early hours of Friday after a free gang member and attempted murder suspect suddenly reversed his car at a traffic stop, dragging the officer with him before going on a wild 12-hour rampage. That is him right there, Takeem Newsome right there throwing his gang sign. He's such a nice fella.
Yeah.
Like
He probably just got his twit card. He's making a change in his life.
He might have. I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
The unnamed officer stopped Takeem Newsome, 32, at 3:30 a.m. in the troubled Brownsville district of Brooklyn. They were called to reports of a Mercedes-Benz with excessively tinted windows blocking traffic. Well, that's damn near every fucking vehicle we got around here.
Is that a love sign, or is that, what is that? I can't see it.
What, him throwing, he's doing this.
Oh, that's a love sign.
I don't know.
You.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I love you.
The officer, they were...
Misunderstood youth.
Yeah, he's misunderstood. The officer tried to pull Newsome out of the vehicle, but Newsome rapidly reversed, startling the officer and knocking him to the ground before speeding off. Then the officer suffered a back injury and bruising to his knees and elbow and was taken to NYU Lagoon, I don't know how to say that, hospital in Brooklyn, New York. Post reported Newsome was free without bail, because they do that in New York. It's like catch and release. It's like, okay, you tried to kill 3 people, just go on and get out of jail.
Yeah,
they don't have that bail shit over there.
Yeah.
Awaiting trial for a Valentine's Day attempted murder in Quincy. He was out.
That is incredible.
With no bail after being arrested for a fucking attempted murder.
That is incredible.
That's fucking just insane.
Listen.
He's accused.
Go ahead, Ice. I'm sorry.
He's accused of shooting a 43-year-old man in the groin while attempting to rob him of a cell phone at the pregame sports bar and lounge in Jamaica.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, just shoot his dick off and take his phone.
Yeah, hey, give me your phone. No, all right, you don't need that pecker anymore.
No, he said Newsome fled New York City after the shooting, but marshals tracked him down to his mother's home in North Carolina.
Go ahead, marshals. Love them guys.
Yeah, but they bring him back and they just fucking let him out. On April 7th, a judge in New York let him walk free, despite Newsome's own defense lawyer arguing a $50,000 bond would be appropriate. This motherfucker's own lawyer tried to have bond put on his ass, and the judge said, nope.
Nah.
You look like a good fella.
Yeah,
go on out there.
Write me some lines. Fine.
Yeah, I will not shoot people's dicks off 100 times on the chalkboard. No dick shooting.
Absolutely none.
Speeding away from the scene and leaving the officer in the road, Newsome drove for 90 minutes to a house nearly 15 miles away in Far Rockaway. Wow. His ex-girlfriend and her mother were living in the basement of the house. Willingly, or were they putting a lotion on their skin? Like, what the fuck?
It puts the lotion on its skin. Or else it gets the hose again.
After the owner took pity on them, I thought I was opening my home up to someone who was in need, said the 66-year-old woman who lived there. It turned into hell, a living nightmare. I guess so. Said Newsome broke into the house, smashing through the lock on the door. He threatened the 66-year-old woman, because you're a piece of fucking shit threatening an old lady like that.
Well, he's putting up a love sign, so give him a break. Yeah, well,
I should have put up his fucking wanted poster up on this motherfucker. He don't look so, whatever.
Debonair.
He threw the plants around at me and my son, she said. It was scary. It was very scary. He then left without taking anything when the police showed up. Don't say he left. That motherfucker took off like a fucking bat out of hell running.
Like his ass was on fire.
Newsome then made his way on foot to nearby Beach 13th Street, where
27 blocks over,
where he allegedly stole a green S-type Jaguar sedan at 5:30 a.m. If the motherfucker was in it, he didn't allegedly say it. The motherfucker took that shit. The owner of the luxury ride left it running to warm up before heading to work. Oh shit, my fucking car's gone.
Yeah. Somebody stole my car.
Yeah. So the detectives are again searching for Takeem Newsome after he used the car to assault a police officer early this morning. Jeez. Said he was finally caught at around 3 p.m. Now this shit happened started at 3:30 a.m. that morning.
Yeah. 12 hours later.
They by Suffolk County Police on Long Island, where his father is believed to reside. The stolen car license plate triggered an electronic reader. Eyes them LPRs, they'll get you, fucking ass.
Yeah.
Newsom, a reputed member of the Edgemere Crew gang, that don't even sound tough. Edgemere has a rap sheet listing more than 20 prior arrests, sources told the New York Post. He just misunderstood.
Yeah, he's misunderstood.
2 of those cases, which involve allegedly shooting at police in 2008 and another shooting in 2011, are sealed. That means he was probably a juvenile when that shit happened.
Yep.
Though 2 of those cases, we did that. Newsom served a 3.5-year prison sentence for an armed robbery in Nassau County before being paroled in 2011, according to the Department of Corrections Community Supervision website. Online records also show 3 unrelated cases pending against him in Queens and Nassau County.
Right.
This motherfucker needs to be locked up for a long time. But you know what? He's probably back on the street already.
Oh, absolutely. So, and listen, let me tell you this, and this is a cool thing about being out of law enforcement now. If you, as a thug, decide that you're going to do something kind of retarded to me, I'm going to beat your brains out of the side of your head, or at least try, because I don't wear the badge anymore. I don't have to answer to somebody like Murphy Paul or any other administrator that is, nutless. I am a civilian. I work in the private sector now. But I'm not going to stand by and let some dickhead like that, run around and terrorize the area that I'm in. I'm just not going to do it. I've never done it. I've never been that guy. You've known me for 35 years. And
I couldn't stand around and watch that either. If I see it, I'm going to do something, even after I retire.
In my big old truck that I have, if I saw something like that, I'm going to run this dude over. I'm going to smoke him, And I think that's what it's going to take for this kind of stuff to stop.
Well, look where it happened at. And I know we do have a few couple New York listeners.
Glad y'all are listening, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Sorry with the fuck y'all's politicians.
Yeah, y'all got some shitty politicians.
Yeah, y'all in a dangerous place.
Man.
Well, I want to know if Reba McEntire is listening to me right now.
What?
And I think you also known as Lacey. I think she might be listening.
I love Reba McEntire. Oh, that's not the real one.
No, not the real one.
Oh, crap.
This is another person.
Hurt my feelings.
But she may have to pucker up. I just hope Brandon's ass is clean. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, I'm waiting on my whiskey. So just saying.
Gotta get some wipes.
Yeah, they got some wet one.
Jeez.
Hello, Melissa. Glad to see. But anyway, this piece of shit right here, he's probably back on the street.
There is no doubt.
They have catch and release in New York, which is the most fucking craziest shit that I have ever fucking heard of.
And you know what? If police officers would make examples out of these ass clowns in these I was told that when I do this podcast, I need to control my language more.
Well, not the cuss words, just.
Well, but the cuss words too, and because
well, I didn't tell you to control.
No,
the cuss
you
words.
didn't. But I had people say, when you talk like that, and you know me, I'm educated. I have 4 different college degrees. I got a master's degree, but sometimes you try to explain to people, saying, this dirty person doesn't have the same response or the same effect as saying this dickhead.
Yeah.
This cat's a dickhead.
So I don't have as many degrees as him. I did go to college, but you know what? Hey,
and I understand.
I know we're not everybody's cup of tea and stuff. Hello, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Yes, you're perfectly correct. If they do away with qualified immunity, all those officers that are still on duty or fucked, and I'm close to retirement, and
100%.
I will fucking be walking.
100%.
All they're going to do is cause all the cops just to sit around and just be call takers. They're not going to do anything.
Well, and Randy just made a point, said there won't be any officers left. And here's the thing, New York just did away with qualified immunity for their police officers.
I know you're talking about it. I know you did, but yeah, it's going to be a fucked up situation.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I would pack my shit. Well, I wouldn't even pack it. I would throw it in the unit and tell them to come pick it up. I'm done.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Deuces, I'm out.
It's all these big cities like that. I don't know what they're thinking. They want to get rid of the cops. When the cops are gone, hold on to their hats. It's not going to be very fun at all. What's this next one we got? I think I got this one on video. We're going to watch a little video real quick. And then we're going to talk about it. It was off TikTok, too, so a lot of y'all might have seen it or heard
Anastasia, quit sending me texts of your nasty feet. I'm going to kill you.
Anastasia sending your feet pics.
Oh, my God.
One more time.
Y'all gonna kill me like Mekhi Bryant?
All right. Hold on. I got you muted. Now go.
That's another thing right there. Because I'm at the point now where if somebody calls me a goofy bastard, you know, or something like that, or a white boy or whatever, it just depends on what I'm doing when the mood strikes me. Chances are they're probably going to get smacked in the mouth.
You know what's funny is they can call me a white boy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that doesn't bother me.
You know why I don't care?
Well, I'm white.
Well, I'm going to tell you something in a minute. See if I can find a story. That thing, that went viral on TikTok, that video.
Yeah.
And, I mean, most people have seen it. But what fucking is asinine about that whole thing right there is they're fucking investigating the cop. And what did he say? All he did was ask a question.
Yeah. This
idiot is harassing them. I don't think they had anything to do. This fucking moron is harassing them, and he asks a dumbass fucking question. Dumbass question. Oh, are you going to shoot me? Well, all he did was he asked the guy a question. Are you going to try to stab somebody? And he said no. So what they fucking investigating this dude for? For asking a question?
Yeah.
It's fucking... Well, it's in D.C., of course, you know, so I guess he should have sat him down on a little timeout stool. Sir, sit down, please. Look, here's some tissues in case, you know, you're going to start crying.
Yeah.
And the safe zone is 3 steps to your right, okay, in case your feelings get hurt. Yeah. Motherfucker, he came up there running his fucking mouth, asking stupid-ass fucking questions. He got a stupid-ass fucking answer back. Fuck that dude. Administration.
I don't think it was a stupid answer. I think it was a legitimate, logical answer. Well, hey, are you going to take a Bowie knife and try to pig stick somebody?
Yeah, but they're investigating him.
You friggin' retard.
And he's like, oh, this on camera. This shit's going viral. You know what? Fuck you people. I mean, fuck that dude. I mean, they do that shit. People like him do that shit because they want to start shit. You're right. People like that want to start shit, just like that fucking Army lieutenant a couple weeks ago we talked about. He did that shit on purpose,
Absolutely.
And that cop fell. That cop got drawn in by it.
Yep.
This cop didn't get drawn in and turn the fucking tables on him, but now, we're going to investigate him. Man, fuck that shit.
Punch that dude square in his cock eater.
It's that is fucking ridiculous. You know what he should have done? This is what he should have done right here.
Dispatch, I've arrived at that disturbance. We can have LeBron call my cell phone right away, please. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, can you put the knife down, please, sir? Sir, no, sir, don't stab it. No, stop stabbing. Stop. Oh, hold on. It's LeBron. LeBron, hey, yeah, it's me again. Listen, I'm out here at this disturbance call, and there's a guy trying to stab another guy with a knife. What do you think I should do? Why does that matter? Okay, well, they're both black. one guy's trying to stab another guy with a knife. Deadly force is completely justified. I see.
Shoot in the air.
So you don't care if a black person kills another black person, but you do care if a white cop kills a black person, even if he's doing it to save the life of another black person? I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, you are really good at basketball, so I guess I'll take your word for it. All right. Yep. Okay. All right. Thanks, LeBron. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. What? Nothing. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. You're on your own.
Did he say Michael Jordan's the GOAT?
Yes. That's a TikToker too. This dude went fucking viral.
Oh, they're gonna fire him.
2-point-something million views.
They're gonna fire him.
It's the fucking truth. I mean, we're just gonna call it LeBron. Yeah, like this motherfucker. I listened to another one today.
Another dickhead, LeBron James.
Yeah, another TikTok thing. Another podcast I listened to had talked about it, and it's a female officer. She's saying, where's LeBron at? He can come. I cleaned my seat out for his ride along. If he, but he really needs to work on his stance when he's shooting. Hold on. I shouldn't be telling you how to play basketball. Like you shouldn't be fucking telling me how to do police fucking work.
Shut your cock muncher. And listen.
Cool, Randy. I'm happy for him too.
For all of our guys and gals that are listening, all the police officers actively policing right now and serving, I'm very fortunate that I worked with a tremendous amount of great police officers, and I will say that Randy Richard was one of those, and I am super, super excited and happy that she's made her transition into the private sector as well, and for everybody that's listening right now that's still active and still fighting the good fight. Keep doing what you're doing. Be that buffer zone between the calm and chaos of society. And, those of us that have moved on to other things, and I'm not going to say better things, I'm just going to say other things because I absolutely loved being a police officer. But I always know that guys like us that wore the badge for a while, wore it for a long time, we will always, always, always have your back. Always. We will always stop and check on you. We will always slow down when we see those lights. So keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Yeah, because unfortunately, you'll be here for the first one on this one. Our next Wednesday is a new month.
Yeah.
So part of that one will be the unfortunate thing I started doing a couple weeks back now. The beginning of every month, I read off all the law enforcement people that died are in the line of duty from the following month. And the list isn't getting any fucking shorter, people. It's sad, man. And listen, Roy, I know, and I do have a story I didn't pull up. New York City, 75%. Their retirement and quitting rates like 75%. I think they're like 4,000 or 5,000 officers short, and they're just dropping like flies everywhere. But you can't blame them.
And listen, Monday, the city of Baton Rouge City Police Department, was 1 year anniversary for Dale Hutto, and he was murdered. He was murdered by a recidivistic animal. By an animal that should have been in jail. And you know what?
That was that narc guy. It was a drug warrant or something?
No, the guy had killed his.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. I worked that funeral.
This guy died a hero, man. This guy was a hero. You understand what I'm saying?
You'll never hear nobody hollering his name.
He went where the bad guy was to find this guy, to hold him accountable. This guy was a hero, man. That's a savage. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you'll never hear anybody say his name.
He's a savage, bro. He went into harm's way to protect those people.
Yeah, suicide rates are going up, which is way unfortunate.
Man, that guy was such a good guy. Just an awesome guy, man.
Well, let's talk about this next one, 'cause this one may take us a little bit. If it don't, they have another one I'm going to throw out here. If we don't, we just ain't going to get to it because there's, like I said, there's so much shit going on. It's ridiculous. This last one, and believe it or not, let me give a little shout out here. The state of Illinois, Y'all from last couple episodes have been my highest downloads out of the state of Illinois. So I appreciate y'all and keep it up.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends, other cops, law enforcement, or first responders and stuff. Help us get bigger. But shout outs to Illinois, and right behind y'all is Virginia and California. So
keep fighting the fight, guys.
Real happy. I'm glad y'all listening. I hope y'all look. We cuss and do a lot of stuff. We joke around a lot because just trying to make some people laugh and stuff out here.
Right.
I could go all serious all the time, but nobody wants to just sit there and listen to serious shit all the time. And if anybody knows me personally, I'm not really a serious person in just real life.
Ever.
So y'all just getting me all the time. I'm a big jokester. Anyway, this next one is out of Chicago. So for my Illinois listener, Mayor Lori Lightfoot is considering a monumentous change to the police procedure, because I'm sure she knows all about policing, right?
That's an ugly man. That's an ugly man, bro. That dude is ugly.
I want to know what she changed her name to Lightfoot. She don't look Indian at all. Anyway,
my gosh.
What she wants to change is talking about requiring officers to get a supervisor's permission before beginning a foot chase.
Yeah.
No one should die as a result of a foot chase, she said. The mayor promised to announce details of the new policy soon, because that policy sounds like all kind of fucking smartness there. Okay? The issue gained new urgency after an officer chased and fatally shot Adam Toledo, the 13-year-old that was out at 3 o'clock in the morning shooting at cars.
Oh,
who was a known
Diablo?
Little Diablo or young felon or whatever. Anyway, he got his ass shot because he had a gun with him. Okay, yeah, because it's the cop's fault.
That don't count.
Yeah, let's not blame mommy and daddy.
No.
Okay, but anyway, so you got to ask permission before go on foot chase.
Jesus Christ!
It'd be like Iceman Sergeant on duty. Iceman Sergeant on duty.
Go ahead.
Yes, I got a guy running from me. He No, he shot 4 people, but he's running.
What's he wearing? Ice?
Yeah, a white shirt and gray pants. He was running northbound. I want to know if could I have permission to go chase after him?
Is it sure it's white pants and a gray shirt?
Yeah. I'm 100% sure. Like he was running. I didn't know if I can go after him.
Could you repeat that, please? There's some radio. Can y'all cut the radio traffic down? Ice is. Go ahead with your traffic, Ice.
Never mind. 1022, Sarge. 1022. I think he just crossed the state line. I lost sight of him.
Roger that.
And I'm just in the corner out for the 3 dead people he shot, and I'm gonna write a report on it, and I'll be 10-8. Thanks.
Hey, tapes cheap. Crime scene tapes cheap.
That's what the fuck they're gonna get. That's what they're gonna get. You're gonna call and ask permission before you chase somebody on foot. Guess what? That's gonna so everybody in Chicago, as soon as the cops stop them, they're just gonna take off fucking running. They're gonna take off running because the cops just gonna stand there. It's like, okay, well, I gotta call and get permission and do this before I start chasing them. I guarantee you, if they start chasing them while they're asking permission, and something does happen, they're going to say, well, you started chasing before you got permission to do it, so you shouldn't have done that. So everybody that they stop is just going to take off running, and the cop's going to be standing there like it's
okay.
It's good.
Here's my thing, though. I'm not going to be stopping or chasing anybody.
The cops aren't going to do
Hey, what y'all
nothing.
doing? Huh? We just selling some rock. All right, guys. Hey, Merry Christmas. Y'all have a good day.
Sir, can you stop? I need to talk to you a second. They're going to take off running. The cop's going to be like this. 10-8.
Yeah.
Suspects ran away. That's what's going to happen. That's the stupidest fucking shit I ever heard. That's like, a lot of departments, you get in a car chase, and I've some departments will let you chase longer or forever, and some will call you off fairly fast,
Right.
It depends on which department it is and what kind of policy it is. But a lot of times the supervisor will make the decision then and say, all right, that's why they ask you for speed and traffic and all this. That's why when you hear, if you're watching videos, hear them cops and they're giving out their speed. They're giving out their, they're just not doing that, but they're in their thing, light traffic or this and that.
Right.
I got in a car chase a couple months ago, not even a couple months ago, probably a month and a half or so ago, and traffic got real thick. This motherfucker was driving like a bat out of hell. He sideswiped another car, and and even the guy that started pursuit, I ended up blowing a fucking tire and had to get out anyway. But
right.
The guy that started pursuit, he's like, no, he had enough common sense, and he was a young guy too. He called it.
Yeah.
Sometimes so good for him, because some of the young guys they feel like you're not going to get away from me. But
for something that's traffic related, I'm 100% in agreement with terminating a pursuit. If it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and things are there's so much traffic, you don't want somebody that's, coming home from work to get smoked by some dickhead.
Yeah.
Because they have 14 warrants in a car that probably needs to be impounded and crushed.
Yeah. Or he's fucking running because he's got a suspended driver's license. I mean,
2 o'clock in the morning,
get a fucking ticket.
Different story, brother. Run that car till the wheels fall off of it.
And Brandon, you're right. They got people out there just doing stupid shit like that. I say that guy lost his life because of some dickhead. But anyway, Lori Dumbfoot over there wants to make it. I mean, why don't you just tell the bad guys, look, y'all just do what y'all want to do, and we'll come pick up the pieces when y'all finished.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what it's coming down to. They're tying the cops' hands and stuff so bad. I mean, what I think is funny is when bad shit does start happening, the first thing they want to do is call the cops.
Call the cops.
It's fucking ridiculous. We ain't gonna. I'm not gonna get into the other stories. There is a story out there. If y'all, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but I'm just gonna mention. There's a story where an attorney has complained on a constable clerk. I think it's in the Baton Rouge area. I'm not sure, for calling the attorney using a racial slur, the N-word, because it's on video. I listened to it. We shouldn't be calling people that. But the clerk is also black also. So there were two black people, and one black person called the other black person the N-word, and now this person is complaining on the other person for being using derogatory racial terms. So that's what I thought. I was like, what? What happened? What happened was, it's like,
where are we at in this world?
Okay. So yes, we have a black man complaining on another black man for calling him the N-word. So yes, that is going on right now. Wow. I'd love to be. It's like, I got fired. What'd you get fired for? Well, I call this guy the N-word, but you're a black guy, and he's like, yeah, but
was that Lethal Weapon 3?
I don't fucking know.
But you're black.
Yeah, but it's like, but yeah, that is happening. If y'all do get a chance, the one we mentioned to, I think last week or week before last, the Port Allen officer that was tasing the handcuffed 66 or 67-year-old man.
What a maroon!
They did release that whole body cam video. It's probably on YouTube if you want to search for it or something.
Yeah, that's
go watch it. It's this man was handcuffed in the back seat of the car.
Yeah,
this guy is fucked, if you ask me, in my opinion, because he violated all kind of civil rights on cruel and unusual punishment. At this point, the man wasn't fucking resisting or nothing like that. All he had to do was close the door and and let him scream. Yeah. He fucking tased the dude, and he told the dude to scream again, and then he fucking tased him again.
Federal prison.
This dude, like I said, I'm going to give my opinions, and, if it pisses people off or whatever, being a cop, non-cop, law enforcement, whatever, when you fuck up, this dude fucked up. If you're the type of person that you can't handle your emotions on something like that, you don't put a badge and a gun on.
That's a fact. Because it tarnishes the guys that do it right every day, And listen, we've all lost our temper, and we've all been put in positions where, if certain other things would have, listen, there's been plenty of times that I've been pulling the slack out of the trigger. And I've been very fortunate that I've never, ever, ever had to fire my weapon while on duty, in the performance of my duties. you know. But there's been a lot of times that I've had the slack break on that old Glock 17, you know, and that's not a good feeling, man.
Well, way back in the day, we used to carry 9mm Berettas.
92Fs.
And I was in a situation one time, this dude was coming at me with a 2x4 in his hand above his head. And I was hollering for him to put it down, and I was pulling back on the trigger. Now, this one, you know, has a hammer on it. And it was coming back, and he didn't have but just a couple, like I said, little millimeters left before he was going to drop. And he threw the board down, and I was able to release it without fire. But I mean, I've been in a situation where it's that close. It's that close. Oh, yeah. And, you know, thank God I didn't have to, but it was about to happen. I wasn't going to get hit in the head by no fucking board.
Hell no.
You know, fuck that shit. And I was by myself, and I had no backup coming close
You ever seen anybody get hit in the head with a smooth?
We'll talk about the smooths again.
That smooth's a dangerous weapon, bro.
You're right. Well, unfortunately, Brandon, you're lucky because a lot of places do have them. If y'all don't know what a smooth is, go back and listen to, I think, Doc Holliday the first time or the return. I don't remember which one.
I can't remember which
one.
But
go back and listen to Doc Holliday episodes. You find out what a smooth is.
Yeah, we finally got it uploaded.
And,
so that's good.
And there's some good episodes. Look, like I said, I appreciate everybody listening. I'm really enjoying the whole thing with, you know, Doc coming in and doing this. And I actually look forward to it. I look forward to my Wednesdays and
good stuff, man.
You know, it's fun. I mean, and like I said, I don't know who I'm going to have as a guest on. I got some possibilities of some people coming on. If not, if it don't work out, I've been writing a shit ton of stuff now. And tell some stories and stuff like that. And,
I may come by the clubhouse on the regular podcast.
Yeah, I mean, you know where it's at.
That's a fact.
And but I said I appreciate all the listeners. I'm having I've had some cups made. Asian Lover got a cup, and I've had some cups made. Bam's working on one for me finally. Once I get it, I will take some pictures, videos on it. I'll post it up and let y'all look at it. If y'all like them and would like to order a cup, it's like it's not the Yeti brand, but it's that type of cup. It's a stainless steel cup. And if y'all would like to order one, and once they up and you see them, I'll tell y'all where to go to look at it. It's Perfectly Dysfunctional Designs on Facebook. You can go look once we get it up, and they might have some pictures of some she made. I'm not sure.
Well, I saw the ones back there that.
I got two turning.
Yeah, it looks real good.
And
real good.
You know, they'll be up for sale. I eventually was going to do some T-shirts. I know I sent Brandon some stickers. He did get them in the mail. He let me know. If you email me, I still have some stickers, and I will mail them to you free of charge. Yeah, if you want them. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that's listening. Doc does too.
Absolutely. And tell your friends, man.
Let me tell you what, Randy. I'm not mad. Let me tell you what. Yeti is just a brand, okay? The other cups are just fine. I think I bought the Hog brands is what I'm using. They work just the same. Well, Anastasia
wants a sticker.
I'm going to make a special sticker for you, Anastasia. A very special sticker for you. Anyway, like I said, I appreciate all states. Illinois, thank you very much. Like I said, and everybody that is listening. United States and Canada, around the world. I believe Luva is still listening. I could see on the map.
Hey, Luva.
Where she lives at.
We need to get Luva on here.
She is in a semi-communist country where she's at, and I was going to mail her some stickers and stuff. She told me over email not to bother that she probably wouldn't get them because they were there. And I mean, I was going to pay for the overseas shipping, and I was actually going to send her a T-shirt at my cost. And shipping over there is like $40. It's ridiculous. But she said don't do it because she probably wouldn't get it. But I do appreciate her listening.
Right.
She sends me some different podcast requests every now and then. I do appreciate it. But like I said, all our listeners, we do appreciate it. And tell your friends about us. We're on Facebook. YouTube,
Twitter.
I'm on Twitter. I don't do much on it. I check it. It hasn't really. I don't know. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm too old. I have been putting the videos like this video. I will put it on Rumble probably tomorrow or something. I did make a Rumble account so y'all can check it out. That's cool. If y'all just want to, if you're listening to the podcast and want to watch the video, you can go to Rumble. If you don't do Facebook or YouTube or anything like that, but subscribe to us. If you're on Apple Podcasts, go give us a 5-star, write a review. I did get a review from the Sassy Popo.
Come on.
I don't know who she is.
Is that a she or is that a he?
Well, they did say, I hope it's a she. I'll read it.
Hey,
it says, can't decide. Sassy Popo said, I can't decide what is more enjoyable, the content or the host's delicious Southern accent. Either way, a very good show and worth following. Thanks for supporting the Leo community. We appreciate it. I appreciate you.
All right, baby.
The more reviews we get and stuff, it helps with the algorithms and stuff like that. So,
right.
So like I said, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Share the stuff. I appreciate it. Doc will appreciate it. And
I guess we'll see y'all next Wednesday, huh?
Well, I'll be Sunday. I don't know on those. I don't know. I haven't been going live. I've been recording. So sometimes if I'm by myself, I'll probably be going live. So, but I do have some guest stuff lined up. And so
funny thing. The first time I came into the clubhouse, you said, "Listen, we're gonna make sure that we're able to edit this, and because we're not gonna go live with this because I have no clue what the hell you're gonna say." And you know what? That made me feel good.
It took me a little while before I even would think about going live.
It made me feel good when you said that because.
I hope you clean it well, Brandon. I really do.
Hold on. And, what is that?
Well, she said if I gave a shout out, she said she would kiss his ass. So now he's got to go wash his ass.
Oh, who said she was what? I missed that.
It was way back in the feed.
Is that his old lady or is that just a chick?
That's his wife he's talking about. I'll explain it to you in a minute. I know. Thank you. I'm gonna appreciate that, Patch. And like I said. Come back next Wednesday or Sunday, whichever one's going to be, and we're going to hit them up.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Because you don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about or what we're going to say. Like I said, it's all our opinion. Like us and share us. Hit us up on email if you are a first responder, veteran, nurse, or anything like that, and have stories you would like to tell. Either you can write them down and we will read them, or we can phone you in if you're not local or whatever. You can call in and we'll have you on with us.
Come on, freak nurses, where you at? If
you don't want to go live, we can do other recordings. So just hit us up, MOTORCOP Chronicles Podcast at Gmail. And until Sunday or Wednesday, stay safe. And I don't know, you don't have you a saying yet. So,
I just, hey, man, I'm happy to be here to love all you guys.
So, remember to smile because the Iceman could always be behind you.
I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made.